Oh, dude, I honestly think that you look really good in glasses.
That's what I was saying.
Dude, and for those who haven't seen Miho yet, here you go. You're seeing him now
Yeah.
with glasses for the first time ever.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've always said I've looked good in glasses, but now it's just time to actually get glasses instead of just being like, go to Target and just get a pair of just glasses,
Yeah. Dude, and once you take your hair down a little bit, have that bald head with glasses and a beard, dude, you put on a suit and you're
Dude, I do need to get a haircut soon because I have a wedding I'm going to in like a week and a half. So,
dude, I got to get a suit too. I got to get a suit next week because I got a wedding that I'm going to in like 6 weeks around that time, something like that. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to a wedding on a Monday.
On a Monday? Who has a wedding on a Monday?
They're just cheap. Well, they had like postponed it for the pandemic, and they were like, "All right, let's just do it on Monday, get it over with. It's cheaper." Like we lost a whole bunch of money last year.
A wedding on a Monday.
Yeah.
What kind of?
I don't even know these people. I'm going with my girlfriend. It's her friend.
Oh, let's go, dude. That's the best. I'm going to. Well, the wedding I'm going to is my girlfriend's sister. So I can't act up too much. But dude, if you're going just as like a guest and it's just like one of her friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, those are the best.
But it's also a Monday, so I gotta work the next day. Like I can't get
that sucks.
I can't get 2 turns. I gotta drive home.
Weddings are fun, dude. I see why they made that movie Wedding. I see why they made that movie Wedding Crashers now. Like
they're talking about making number 2. It's already in production. They wrote the script.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The script is finalized.
Dude, the script is going to be the exact same script as the first one.
It's like, okay, that's doesn't matter.
Yeah,
still gonna watch it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, you may just copy and paste from the first one. Like, why do we need a script? It's going to be exactly the same.
Well, the end of the second one, he ends up getting married, so it's going to be a little bit different.
They get divorced.
Ooh.
He starts going to crashing weddings again. He gets in a downward spiral, finds another love interest, gets married to her. And then Wedding Crashers 3 does the same thing, except with the other guy. And they just keep trading off. Yeah. Wow.
It's like Fast and the Furious 9, right? It's like, how are there fucking 9 of these?
Dude, by the time we're 40, there'll be Fast and Furious in space.
Yeah. No, apparently this next one, they do go to space.
They're like racing around the rings of Saturn.
Right.
One race to end them all.
The one.
But back to your glasses. So
yeah,
how does the world look with 20/20 vision?
So much different.
Isn't it wild?
I'm like, it's been this bad for this long? Like, I thought that was normal. I was like, oh, they're getting bad. But then I put them on for the first time and I was like, oh my God.
It's like those videos like you see. Have you seen those videos where they put their glasses on babies for the first time? Mm-hmm. Like the baby's like crying and stuff, and they put the glasses on and the baby's like.
Or even like the people who like put on those colorblind glasses and they're like, that's what green looks like?
Dude, that people get emotional with those.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I wasn't emotional, but I was just like, holy shit. Like I could see a lot more.
Yeah. And the whole colorblind thing is like bizarre. Like just imagine thinking
never saw purple.
Yeah. Or like one of my buddies is colorblind and dead ass. He had a purple bike in college and he thought his bike was green. I was like, dude, your bike is purple. Like,
so Matt?
His name's Gunner. I don't think you've met. You haven't met. But yeah, he's color. I think if I'm not mistaken, it's something with purple. He thought his bike was a different color, but it was purple. And so I can't that's so bizarre. Like, imagine just like being born colorblind and like you just think that that's what things look like, and then you put on those colorblind glasses. That's got to be a trip, dude.
Such a trip.
Be like, are you guys messing with me? Like, is this real? I can't imagine. So yeah, now that you have your glasses, you can get your license, right?
Yeah. So my appointment is in a week and a half, which is crappy because I wanted to get my glasses finally before local elections because the local elections are next week.
So and you have to have a Texas driver's license?
Yeah. Because I'm still technically I'm registered to vote in Oregon, even though like
you didn't get that fixed?
Well, I mean, I can't register to vote in Texas without my Texas driver's license.
Damn. See, I was able to register to vote with my license. I just had to get like my birth certificate. I had to get like a bunch of documents or something like that.
Like a bill of where you live. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But Texas is like, nah, you don't get to do that. Like, voters.
They're like, you got to stake your claim, man. You want to vote.
Yeah.
What up, Tawny?
Hi, Tawny. Yeah. So,
Tawny, hold on. So Tawny's one of your friends, right? So, like you said, are you related to Drew Carey? Tawny, what do you think of Miho in glasses? This is the first time you've seen him in glasses. What do you think?
See the blue tint though?
Yeah, that's the one annoying thing about glasses is like
But that's like the blue tint for like computer screens because I work on computers all the time.
Oh no! I thought you meant like the reflection in your glasses.
No, the blue is a tint in the lens. So when I'm working, I'm not straining my eyes.
Dude, that's dope. How much extra was that?
$80. That was the most expensive part, dude.
I would say that's worth it though.
Yeah.
For sure. Are you related to Drew Carey? Wait, does Drew Carey wear glasses? Am I tripping?
He used to.
Did he?
Yeah.
She said you look handsome. You look handsome. Dude, I'm telling you, you go Vin Diesel that head tonight, wax it up, put on a suit. Profile picture looking. Dude, you look at least 15% smarter. Like, I feel like you would know like random like World War II facts or something.
You froze on me for a second, but I got what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like DJ Khaled. Dude, that's the best right there.
We're like, another one.
Another one. Oh, that's funny. Do you just have random 20s sitting on your desk?
Yeah, my pops gave it to me. He's like, go get Joey some good dog food. I was like, thanks, Dad.
Nice. So totally gonna get beer with it. Just kidding. Go get Joey some good dog food.
The perks of having the parents here is like the fridge is full right now, which is nice.
Oh, that's dope. Oh yeah, so let's talk about that. You just had your parents spend a week with you.
And a half.
A week and a half.
Yeah.
How was that? Pros, cons, struggles, triumphs. I want to know.
It was so the first weekend here. I had my parents got here Wednesday of a week and a half ago with my aunt and uncle. So I had a full house. I was sleeping on the couch. And it was fun. It was fun. Like it was a good time, but like a lot of it was just, hey, I'm going to go do this, or hey, let's go do this, or like, hey, can you fix this in the house? Do this, hang this up. Like my mom was fixing up my house, which I appreciate. So like the pros, there's food in my fridge. We got a lot of projects done because the problem with like house projects is the funds, right?
Oh yeah.
And I'm a single man, like with the dog, the car, and my job is okay. It doesn't pay me the greatest, but it's like getting the funds for like, hey, I need a garage rack, like a steel rack to start putting stuff instead of just leaving it on the floor in the garage. But that's like an extra like 120, which I'm like, oh, right. So we got a lot accomplished, and I'm really appreciative of that. The cons is like
your parents staying with you for a week and a half.
Oh yeah, and like I've been alone for the last year.
Yeah,
like since the pandemic was a year ago. It started like what, a month ago. So like now it's like my personal space, right? I'm not used to it again.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like I'm the baby. So
is your mic broken?
No, it's just like it sits on the desk. And it's like far away. And I've noticed in recordings, I always sound further away than you.
Oh, you can hold it. I was just
so
wondering.
So yeah, it was a lot of like, hey, like, did you see what we did here? Like, or hey, I cleaned the bathroom for you. I'm like, all right, thank you. Like, you don't got to tell me. Like, I probably would have noticed, right? Like, And my dad's like, hey, I put this over here. It's like, I noticed, like, it's my house. I know where I put things and they're not there. So like, and it's just like a lot of like treating me like a child sometimes. And that's like frustrating because they haven't seen me in a year. I'm the baby and they want to spoil me. But it's like, I also like, I love the garage rack. Awesome. But like, hey, I got you toilet bowl cleaner. It's like, oh cool. Like, thanks. Like,
Yeah.
I got that.
It's like no matter how old you get or how old they get, like you're still gonna be.
Yeah, and I'm always going to be their child. And also it's just frustrating. You've seen it because you've seen my pops, but he's just older, and he doesn't hear so well sometimes, and he repeats himself, or he doesn't remember things, and it's just like say it to him, like he had a cord I let him borrow, and he's like, "Oh, that's my cord." I was like, "No, that's my cord. Like I need it back when you leave." And he's like, "Okay." And then was it yesterday? He's like, "So yeah, like I don't owe you any cords, right?" And I was like, "No, that cord is mine." He's like, "No, it's mine." I'm like,
I don't owe you any cords. Right? What a funny thing.
Right. And so I was like, "No, that's my cord." He's like, "Show me the cord." So I showed him the cord, and he's like, "That's mine." I'm like, "No, it's not. Like that's my cord. I need that cord back." And it was just a lot of that, like back and forth. And it's just like because I don't see him often, I feel like it gets worse every time. But my mom's like, "Oh, he's always like that." But I only see him like once a year now. So I'm like, can we just have a normal conversation?
No, I feel you.
So,
but you got through it. They met.
Yeah, I'm super grateful. It was awesome to see them, spend time with them, and talk about family issues and family plans for the future.
Yeah.
So it was good.
And they met your girl
3 times.
Well, they met her once, but
no, we met her 3 separate times.
I know, but what I'm saying is like you meet someone once and then you see them again.
Yeah, so my parents got here on Wednesday, not this past Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, and Thursday we went to dinner on the Riverwalk.
Very cool.
And my mom was like, "Oh, there was mariachis on the Riverwalk," and my mom's like, "Can you sing my husband happy birthday?" They're like, "Yeah, but like we gotta, like we do that for everybody. Like we need you to pay for a song." And so my mom paid him for like a love song, right? Because we're on the Riverwalk, blah blah blah. And my dad just like starts cuddling my girlfriend, like it's his
cuddling,
like holding her.
Oh,
like I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like you've known her for an hour, Dad.
It's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
I know, Mr. Steal Your, yeah. So yeah, and then we went to. She came over for dinner the other day, and we sat. We got some like cheap lawn chairs for the backyard, and we had wine in the backyard and hung out for a couple hours, and then we had lunch yesterday. As like a goodbye. My mom wanted to have one more lunch with her, so
very cool.
But my mom loves her, and she loves my mom, and I'm just like, this went quick.
Like, yeah, well, I mean that's good, dude. I mean, there's so many like relationships out there where people, butt heads with their significant others' parents and stuff. Yeah. So
no, she texted me. I'm not gonna say her name. Probably people figured it out, but she texted me. Where is it? Let me see this text. It was yesterday after lunch. She said, I enjoy your parents. You don't realize it, but I'm just a millennial version of your mom, which is hilarious. I said, oh, I realized it once I saw you two together on the Riverwalk. Like the instant, I was like, she's my mom. I was like,
people say that though, like
yeah, you look for your parents, right?
Yeah, I've heard people say that.
Yeah, so she's exactly like my mom. Like yesterday at lunch, like me and my dad didn't get an award, and they were just going back and forth. I was like, they're the same person.
There you go. There you go. Well, that's good that it all like the meeting happened and both parties, were excited.
Like each other, yeah. There's no fighting, but.
Real quick, I gotta say hi to Paxson because Bobby just texted me and said say hi to Paxson because he doesn't think that y'all are live.
Hi, Paxson.
Hi, Paxson. We're live.
We're live. I saw you had a dinner like tacos last night. Were you guys having tacos last night?
Who, me?
No, Paxson.
Oh.
I saw that he went out to dinner with Pops.
Oh,
on the Snappy chat.
Oh, on Snapchat? Dude,
Yeah.
the only time that I open up my Snapchat is whenever Bobby sends me a Snapchat.
Yeah.
Like,
the only reason is when my girlfriend sends me a Snapchat where I'm like, what the hell's Bobby up to? Because that's the only place I know where Bobby posts.
Yeah, it's funny seeing like what people's certain apps are. Yeah, like Bobby's like a Snapchat.
And Facebook, dude.
Facebook.
He's always posting like Clay and Pete on like funny videos.
Oh yeah, tagging us in. Yeah. And then I would say that you and I are more like Insta and Twitter. TikTok recently. Twitter, yeah.
Those three are my top.
Yeah.
Yeah. But TikTok for sure.
Yeah, dude. TikTok is
dude.
I've got so many texts to myself with like TikToks of just like, oh
yeah, they went to Godzilla. That's what it was. They went to the movie theater.
Oh yeah. There was supposed to be like some tornadoes and stuff in Oklahoma last night, but I'm guessing that there wasn't because I didn't see any wreckage or damage or anything like that. So that's good.
Yeah. TikTok, dude. I go in to take a shit and it's like, look, this has to be a quick one. I'm busy. And I get on TikTok and I'm like, I just took a 35-minute shit.
Yeah, you like go to get up and your legs are numb.
Yeah, like I've been done shitting for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, dude, and I love the way that TikTok's algorithm works because like stuff that like you send to yourself or like or whatever, just kind of like anything else. So now my feed is all like,
my feeds.
Yeah, like hustle, like here's a way to make a quick, $50 or, invest in this or invest in that. And it's just a bunch of like stuff. I'm like, oh, I don't want to forget that. So I just text it to myself. But dude, you can learn a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah, dude. My TikTok is like all political, dogs, books, like book recommendations, like from like and there's a fourth one that I get a lot.
Dancing teens.
No, I got rid of that quick.
Dude, every once in a while, one will creep back in. I'm like, get the fuck.
Like music facts, like DJs who sample things and like
music.
I've sent you a couple that are like music recommendations. They're like, hey, if you like Anderson .Paak, like this is an artist that's up and coming that I think you'll like. And I'm like, okay, and I save all of those.
Dude, I love it. I love it, and I feel bad for the people that are like, I'm not getting on TikTok. That's like a kid app or whatever.
Yeah, no. TikTok is. I'm definitely more on TikTok than Instagram now lately.
Oh, really?
I mean, the only reason I'm ever on Instagram anymore is because of work. Like, honestly, I hate my feed, and I just post so people see
that you post
like once a month, like something like that.
I do like the features on Instagram stories, like where you can do like polls and ask questions and stuff. Like that candle. I posted a picture of a candle on my story yesterday, and it's like, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Because every time that it sets on our toilet, right? And every time I take a piss, now that I've seen all these Marvel movies, every time I see it, it just reminds me of Thanos because the candle is purple, and then
I thought it was pink. Are you kidding?
No, it looks pink with the picture, but it's
I was like, that's a pink candle.
Yeah, no, and I noticed that because like with a lot of the answers, like one of the answers was birthday cake, strawberry frosting. You put a little smirk face. I don't know what that means. And then
call me out like that.
One person put Pepto, and then another person put throwing up Pepto, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I was like, that's a pink candle.
No, it definitely looks pink, but trust me, it's purple. And I'm not colorblind. I don't think.
So are you caught up with everything? Are you done with Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
No. I've caught up on WandaVision. I've seen WandaVision, blew through that in like 3 days. Yeah. I've seen one episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and that's it. So that's the only thing that I haven't seen
only
yet.
6 episodes. So the last episode aired yesterday.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
we watched the first one and we're like, it didn't really.
It gets pretty interesting real quick because it is a shorter season. It's only 6 episodes, so like episode 4, you're like, what the hell? And then 5, I watched 5 without my girlfriend. I haven't told her that, so don't.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, that's grounds for.
She said I get one episode. She said I get one cheat episode. So I haven't seen the last episode. I don't know what happened. But I was like, I need to know what happened after episode 4. I was like, I need to know.
If you start a series together, you have to end that series together.
Yeah, I haven't seen the last episode,
and that's why, dude, we'll be like going to bed and looking through Netflix or Hulu or whatever. She'd be like, "Oh, let's start this," and I'm like, "No," because she's one of those people that falls asleep in like 10 minutes, and then I'm the person that like finishes the episode, and I'm like, "Oh,
yeah,
I have to watch one more." So I like start throwing a few elbows. I'm like, "Oh, you're awake? Look, the second episode's on."
You previewed the new Black Widow, but I've seen the preview. What do you mean, Bobby?
Yeah, I've seen the preview.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer.
But we work. We see all that shit with work.
Website. But yeah, so
I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh, Thanos.
Yeah, the candle.
Yeah. But the features,
But kind of to transition here. So you got your first round of the vaccine.
I did.
How did you feel? Any side effects or anything?
Maybe I was a little bit more tired, but I was like, fine. But I wake up at 5:30 every morning, so I think I was.
You're always tired. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, like everyone's like, when people are like, social media people or like the Gary V's of the world, they're like, wake up early, like, and get more accomplished. Just like, I do that, and I'm fucking tired. All right, like,
dude. And I tried that. It did not.
It's awful. It sucks, dude. Like everyone's like, "Oh, why are you always so tired?" I'm like, "You get up at 5:30." I was up at 5:30 today on a Saturday. I can't help it. It fucking sucks.
No, there's no way, man. Yeah, I tried just getting up at 6, and day one got up at 6. Was like, "Oh my god, this sucks." Chugged a bunch of water, grabbed the kettlebell, like did some swings, got in the shower, and ate breakfast and everything, and like sat down to work. And I was like, "Oh my god, it's like 7:30." Like, what am I doing? I want to take a nap, dude. It's not, and I can't force myself into that. Like, I'm not a morning person.
Well, it's like you sent me that Gary Vee video where it's like, be a night person.
Yeah, I'm definitely a night person.
Yeah. Yeah, today I forced myself back to sleep. I like got up pissed. And I like fell back to sleep till 7:45. Tony's also got 4 kids. I don't know how.
I don't know how you sleep at all.
Yeah.
Bobby said 4:45. I can never get to bed before 10 p.m. No 4:45.
Why does he get up at 4:45?
So he works at the pie kitchen, and they have to like. So you have to get in super early because that oven is like. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bobby, but it's like 100 feet long. And it's just like this big ass oven, like, and it has to like warm up and stuff before it's even ready.
Damn. Yeah. 4:45.
No, there's no way, man. Yeah, because I can't make myself go to sleep. Like, I have to be sedated to sleep.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Is like you get older. Like, it's nice getting up at 5:30 because I mean, obviously, I'm up working at by like 6:15. Right, I walk from my bedroom to here, which is nice. But if I wouldn't get up at 5:30 every day like today if I didn't have to. But my body just does it now.
Yeah, your natural clock. My natural clock wakes me up right around 8. And then obviously, like, today, like, I went back to sleep until noon because it feels good. Yeah. But yeah, I always like right around 8 o'clock is whenever like my body will wake me up.
Yeah. And I would love to take a nap, but I got date night tonight.
What are you guys doing?
We're just gonna do a Harry Potter binge. I was like, can we just watch something we've watched before? And
Harry Potter, huh?
Yeah. Dude, she wants to watch Harry Potter, and I'm like, I'm down. Like, I just want to sit in silence with something I've seen before. It's familiar, kind of like watching like The Office again, right? Or like for me, it's The West Wing. It's like I could just put it on. I don't really got to pay attention.
Don't have to worry about missing anything.
Yeah, I've seen the Harry Potter movies. Let's just get some awesome pizza, get some frozen margs to go, and just watch Harry Potter. That's all I want. Like, and she's like, yes.
Dope. Nice, just chill night.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So you got, when do you get your second vaccine?
May 5th.
May 5th.
Yeah.
I got mine on. I got my second one on Thursday, I believe.
You good?
Yeah. So with the second one,
you got Pfizer, right?
Yeah.
PZF baby.
PZF baby. So with the second one with Pfizer, they have that 5G microchip that's in it. And so now I can hear just different radio signals in my head.
Now I'm in constant communication with Elon Musk, you know?
Yeah. He's telling me like the prices, like he's like, okay, I'm about to tweet out Dogecoin. It's going to go up.
Invest in Doge. Invest in Doge.
No, but no, I feel good. My arm was sore, like someone, like you get a shot. But other than that, I'm ready to take on the world. Same.
I mean, I get why people are wearing masks still, and I think
still, you're supposed to.
Well, yeah, it's a considerate thing, right? I get it, and I love it. But knowing that I do have the vaccine, and I'm like 80%, part of me is just like, man, I sacrificed. I sacrificed for the last year. Like, I don't want to wear the mask. Like, I did a good job. Like, I wasn't those fucking assholes just running around with nothing on. Like,
sure.
I stayed home. I drank alone for like 6 months. Like, I did everything to like be a good citizen, and I just want to go get tacos without putting on my mask.
Yeah,
but I will continue to do so.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. The mask thing never, and I guess I was kind of confused of why it bothered people so much. Like, it never really.
No,
it's not that much of an inconvenience. Like, I don't care, really. I mean, I don't like wearing it, but it's not like it bothers me.
No, but at this point, I'm just like, I'm vaccinated, man. Like, put a scarlet letter on me, man. I got a big old V, dude.
Yeah, but either way, I'm ready to like be able to like go places. Like, I want to leave this little bubble that I've been in.
Yeah. I mean, Texas has been wide open though. Like, I go on walks with the dog and I don't wear a mask. A lot of people don't anymore out here.
I mean, if you're walking your dog, do you need a mask?
Some people gave me some weird looks. I'm like, yo, I'm by myself with my dog. Like, stay the fuck away from me. I'm not gonna wear my mask.
Yeah, it's like we're outside. I'm walking my dog. I'm not interacting with you. What do you?
Yeah, I'm doing it 3.5 miles. Yeah,
it's not like you're going.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. Okay. Right. I got some questions off of Reddit. Dude, Ask Reddit is one of like the best
threads of all in the internet.
Yeah, it's really good. So some of these might hit and some of these might be a bust. Hold on, Tanya's got something. She said, our schools here are lifting the mask mandate. Not gonna lie, I cried. Our oldest starts school next year. Makes me excited for her and the other kids.
Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming you cried like
positively.
Happy tears. Yeah.
Because I mean, my mom, like, as young adults, we don't think about that, especially because you and I don't have kids, but like kids, they kind of got fucked. Like, that's their, like, when you're a 5th grader, you're like, what? Like, I just want to see my friends. And it's like, you can't see your friend. Like, or like, oh, you go to school, but you got to wear a mask all day and you can't hug your friends and you can't like give them high fives. And you know, it's hard to think about that when you don't have kids, but I get it. Like, as a parent, you'd be like, fuck, I just want my kid to live normal. Like, for
it's gonna be it's interesting because I think I'm trying to think of like if I were a kid and this happened, you know, like if this happened when we were kids, like I feel like elementary school and stuff, I would be bummed because like going to school, it's like you're going to like hang out with your friends, you know?
Yeah.
But like if that would have happened like when I was in high school, I would have been like,
oh, dude.
Oh, I've been waiting on this, dude. I've been waiting on an excuse to just do nothing.
Yeah.
And dude, think about it. Like if that would have happened when we were in high school, I guess the technology did exist,
but not as
for
good
us.
as now.
Not as good. Yeah, I mean,
We
it would
weren't
all
doing
be.
Zoom. There was no Zooms back then.
No, it would be like them emailing you your
Oh, God.
work, or like going to pick it up and do it at home and then take it. No.
Yeah. I would have failed out of high school.
Yeah, mine never got done anyway, so I don't.
Yeah, I barely graduated high school and college, dude. Like,
yeah,
dude,
I'd be like, damn, who am I gonna cheat off now? I don't got nobody to cheat off.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This one's kind of cool, or just thought provoking. Not thought provoking, but fun. Congratulations, you just won a lifetime supply of the last thing you bought. What did you win?
Vitamin water.
Vitamin water?
Yeah.
That's not bad. A lifetime supply
of the orange or the energy. Dude, they're fucking delicious, dude.
Are they?
Dude, they're so good. They're like, you know what? Like, I haven't seen in a long time, and I had one like maybe a year ago, but it was really sweet. But like the Sobe, remember Sobeys?
Yeah.
Yeah, like those are delicious, but these are like the same thing, but a little less sweet. And it's only 100 calories, so I'm like, I'll take it.
Gotcha. I've never been like a juice guy.
Dude.
If I'm gonna like get something other than like water or beer, it's gonna be a Dr. Pepper. Tani said Legos, got a lifetime supply of Legos. Those will come in handy until your kids are grown. And then you're gonna be like, why do I have all these Legos?
Break in your house, you just landmine your house.
Maybe that's what I should have got instead of a bat. Dude, somebody comes in and you just have like a sack full of Legos and
you just pull a string and they all fall.
Bobby said a lifetime supply of Taco Bell. I guess depending on, that would be dope.
Yeah.
But you could also get tired of that. I wouldn't be mad at that either. But here's the thing, like with the lifetime supply, I would only want it to just be like, okay, when you go, you get it free. Like I wouldn't want it to be like, okay, here's your Taco Bell every day, because I couldn't do that.
Yeah. I mean, but like these, I could just keep, like, you know how people just like hoard toilet paper or like, folks, like I can, dude, I'll take vitamin water any day.
Dude, and with those, Mijo, you could, if you have a lifetime supply, like you could also list those and sell them because you get them for free.
The vitamin water store.
Yeah, a little side hustle there. Sell them for even like $1. I don't know how much they go for, but
I'm competing with Arizona iced tea.
There you go. Get the competition out of here.
Yeah.
Mine would be we got pizza last night, so mine would be a lifetime supply of pizza, which I'm not mad about at all. Can you imagine a lifetime supply of pizza? Free.
Dude. What kind of pizza?
Got pepperoni, half pepperoni.
Like what brand? Like, you don't like
Jets.
No, that's a local.
Yeah, it's local, but they have them. It is a franchise. They have them in places other than Michigan, but
it's like a Midwest thing, like Chicago. Because I've never heard of it.
I've only heard of it since I've been here. So, but I do know that they have them in other places as well. But they're good, dude. It's good.
Okay.
All right, next.
If you could have a lifetime supply of anything, what would you want? There's a question.
Lifetime supply of anything I could pick. I'm trying to think of like,
obviously, like not money. Like everyone would be money, right?
Right. Yeah. I'm trying to think of mine in a way of like not me consuming it, but like
Brahms.
Brahms. Dude, Brahms is that
chicken?
Yeah, you got Brahms. I'd rather have that than Taco Bell. Same. Brahms is talk about local. That really is a local. It's like you remember Burgerville?
Yeah.
Like how that's kind of like like they get all their ingredients and stuff from like right there, like locally. That's how Brahms is, and they don't even like, I forget like what the mile radius is, and I think they're located in Tulsa or Tuttle, one of the T towns in Oklahoma, but they only ship within like a however many mile radius from their like actual plant. So it's all like super local, super fresh. It's
nice.
As far as like fast food goes, it's pretty damn good.
Dude, talk about a fucking crazy ass thing. Side tangent. So you remember I was having issues with my gas tank?
Yeah.
And I couldn't fill it up because the sensor was bad.
Clicking on.
Yeah. So I was out with my mom, my dad, my aunt, my uncle, and I accidentally hit a pothole and it fixed it, bro. So I'm going to fill up my tank and I need to go visit Bobby.
Dude, that's what's up. You just hit a pothole and
Dude, and it was so heavy. The car was so heavy because there's 5 people in my Jeep. I mean, like, I never have 5 people in a car, 5 adults.
Right.
So when I hit that pothole, everyone was like, "Did you just break the car?" And I was like, "No, like we're good." Blah,
no,
blah, blah.
I just fixed it.
Well, no, I went to go fill up the tank the other day, and I just like accidentally, like, for some reason I wasn't thinking. I was like early in the morning, and I went to fill it up, and like it filled it up in like 2 minutes, and I was like, oh, "It fixed it!" I was like, "Hell yeah, dude!"
So is that the only time that you filled up since that happened?
Yeah, I mean, I don't drive very much, so that was like I filled it up on like Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that.
It's crazy. That sensor might have just been like stuck to like the side of your tank or something. I don't know how they work in there, but I always say, got y'all's filled shirts in and they are on the way. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
You need a code reader and reset the codes. It's a Jeep thing. Well, he reset his codes with a pothole.
Yeah. So as soon as I get back from Guatemala, I'm gonna make a trip to
PV.
Yeah. Some pie and some Brahms.
Dude, yeah, I think so the plan is
so exotic.
The plan is we're gonna try to go down there sometime this summer. So like after her sister's wedding, so probably like in July.
Let me know.
So yeah, I'll let you know so you can, because how far is San Antonio to
Dallas is 5 hours.
Well, we're not talking about Dallas.
But I'd pick you up in Dallas, right?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Pick you up in Dallas, we'd go up and then drive you back to Dallas and I come home.
Yeah. Bobby said come in June with Clay. I think we're looking more July, Bobby. San Antonio.
Because are you going solo or is the lady coming with you?
No, she's coming.
Okay.
San Antonio to PV. Pauls Valley. It is 6 hours.
Oh.
But dude, you're gonna hit traffic and you're gonna pick us up at the airport. Yeah. So it's probably gonna be closer to 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Dallas traffic is like you could walk faster than.
Yeah. It's hitting the right time, right? And
yeah.
Yeah. Let me know so I can make sure I get that time off.
Yeah, I will. That'll be fun, dude. Because coming in as of June, it'll be 2 years since I've been home. The last time that I went home, do you remember whenever like I left? Whenever I was like, man, I'm going home. I got to go home. Mm-hmm. Whenever we were living together, that was the last time that I went home.
Damn.
Yeah.
I haven't been home to San Francisco in like 2 or 3 years.
But that's not. Oh yeah, they are living back in San Francisco, huh?
Who?
Your parents? Or are they still?
They're
Boise.
They're in Boise.
Gotcha.
But I haven't been to my parents, my family house in San Francisco in like 3 years.
Damn. And that's where your brothers still live, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So. But anyways, going back to if you could have anything.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of like a resale value, not like me consuming it value. What has good, like what sells a lot? TVs.
I'd say like copper. I'd have a lifetime supply of copper.
Copper? Or why not? If you're gonna go copper.
That's being super practical though, right? Like, oh, let me get some like super indulgence. Like if I, if I could have a lifetime supply of anything, like I'd want like Hidden Valley Ranch, dude. That stuff is great.
Really?
Dude, like if we're like being goofy about it, like real estate, yeah. If I had unlimited money, like gasoline, I could make my own gas station. Like come on, be stupid about it. Like I want some I never want to buy ranch again. Ranch, I love ranch.
Okay. I would go
like pudding. People love pudding. To be like, give me the lifetime supply of Twizzlers.
I guess I would go like lifetime supply of clothes. Like you could get like whatever like clothes you wanted. Like, why not?
Yeah, but okay.
What do you want me to say? Get a lifetime supply of Zyn. There you go.
Of like Coors Light. You never have to buy Coors Light ever again.
That would be good. Coors Light, Zyn. What else?
Like something that's definitely not practical. Like obviously clothes, gasoline, like copper,
Zyn,
real estate, Zyn.
I would go with the Zyn because, dude, I go through these things like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to own like a lifetime supply of wine because I love wine, but it's expensive.
Like, that's a good, yeah.
I'd rather, I mean, if I'm at the grocery store, I'm like, do I get this one bottle or do I get like a 12-pack of beer?
Yeah, do I get one bottle because, dude, wine? I mean, you get
a cheap one. You go to Trader Joe's and get $2 Chuck, right? And it's all right. But if I want a decent bottle of wine, we're talking like $14, and I get for $14, I can get almost 18 beers.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I can have 4 glasses of wine, or I can have 18 beers. I'll take 18 beers.
Yeah. That reminded me of that lyric in one of those in a Damn Quail song. It said the wine works fine, but the whiskey's cheaper.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
The fool's gold.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
I listen to it at least once a week.
Dude, yeah, I couldn't remember the name of that one.
Right,
okay.
Another question.
Here we go. What is the greatest human achievement of all time? I would say the creation of the internet. I mean, think about it. It's like everything from buying food to doing what we're doing right now to.
But then you'd have to be like, there is no internet without the telephone, because the telephone was a predecessor to that. Like the greatest human achievement is like, or even the telegraph, like being able to communicate like thousands of miles away.
Yeah.
Like the telegraph.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're really fucking talking about it, I'd say fucking train falcons to send messages. Are you kidding me?
Taking it back to like,
let me train this goddamn bird to fucking fly.
Do you think that was really a thing, or do you think that was like like you just tie a message to a bird?
Dude, look up on YouTube falcon training in like the Mongolia. They still do it because Mongolia is like not really a real country, and they're still like nomads, and they fucking train falcons. Be like, hey, go tell this fucking tribe that we're about to go fucking eat them.
We're coming.
Yeah,
modes of transportation. Yeah, like thinking of like not even just cars, but like, you know, like public transportation.
Yeah. Think about
trains.
the first person to be like, yo, you see that fucking huge dog? I'm going to call it a horse and I'm going to ride it.
Yeah, that's how I'm going to get around. Yeah.
Yeah. The water.
You remember that when Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl, do you?
Yeah. Man, the greatest human achievement. Dude, Flight is pretty amazing, dude. Dude, going from New York to London in like 4 hours. Are you kidding me?
Flight that's a crazy one. Yeah.
But I mean, you think of like something that like I've been geeking out on like historical videos lately while I'm working.
Since you got your glasses.
Yeah. Even before that, I like history. I've been watching a lot of like five ancient things that like that created things that we have today, and just language, like creating forms of language that like people create, right? Because you go back, because I think there's a tablet, and they're like, this tablet is like 8,000 years old, and it's the first time we've seen like a language being written down, and everybody knew like what these symbols meant. And you're like, they figured it out, like a language, like a general language where everybody could figure. It's not like different tribes and different. Like, they're so smart. Even like building pyramids, you're like, what?
Yeah, and if you now you got me geeking out on language, because if you take it back, you know, and I'm not talking about any historical facts. I'm just talking about like on a base level. Like all it is making sounds with your mouth that like water bottle. Like this could be gabagool. Yeah, goobity goo. And everyone knows that that's what this means. It's dude, that's bizarre. And like starting at the very beginning of that.
Yeah. Language. And everybody was like, all right, cool. And then other people were like, all right, we need to do that for our like area. And they created their own language. And then languages, as people get dominated, languages merge. And
right.
I was watching a video and they're like, hey, I'm in London. How far back could I go in England's history and still be able to communicate in the current English language with how like, and they were like, the guy who doing the video, I love his videos. He's like, you like breaking it down. He's like, you could probably get to like the 8th century. So like 700 BC or 700 AD.
Wow.
Isn't that fucking great? Like you can go back almost 1400 years
and communicate
and still communicate with them. And I was just like, what? And then it changes. And then it changes. Sure. And I was like, I don't think about that.
It's like on day one, someone like picked up a rock and was like, rock, rock,
right?
Rock.
Right. And then the same, and then you think about it like in Spanish, it's like water. And in Spanish, it's like agua. And you're like, what?
I mean, same thing, just you're making a different sound. Yeah.
Agua, like agua to anybody else in the world. Like if you went to China and you're like agua, they're like, this guy is speaking alien.
Yeah. What are you saying? Yeah.
Medicine. Yeah. Penicillin. Imagine that on accident. You find out fucking what penicillin is.
Dude, there's so much trial and error with like
it was
figuring out.
Figured out penicillin on accident.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He was studying bacteria and he had some mushrooms that psilocybin mushrooms or something like that.
Psilocybin?
No, it was a different type of mushroom. And he left one of the petri dishes open and the mushroom powder or whatever went into the petri dish and he walked by the next day and all the bacteria was dead. And he was like, the fuck? He figured out what penicillin was. Kills bacteria. The craziest thing.
Dude, and think about all of those like weird combinations that like haven't like little shit like that hasn't even happened yet that could fix whatever.
Dude, and by accident, like things we figured out in history by accident.
Humans have done a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah. And I will say, for as much awful things that humans have done to this planet, like we've done some pretty crazy shit too.
Like, done some pretty dope stuff as well.
Yeah. But greatest human achievement, I would say, like language.
There's so many good ones.
Yeah.
I mean,
the telephone has to be incredible. Like imagine making a telephone be like, yo.
Yeah, dude. And thinking of like where
play.
Yeah. Yeah, like where you started, like where the telephone started to like where it's at now.
Yeah, it's a fucking computer.
Yeah, you have a computer in your pocket at all times.
Imagine showing up to like Alexander Graham Bell and be like, hey, Alex, look at this thing.
Yeah. Hey, you know that thing you just invented? Well, it's on this little block and it's like the least used feature on this block.
Yeah, the calculator gets more taps than the fucking
People would rather type out a message than talk on it. Yeah. Super. Yeah. I don't even know why we still call them phones. Like, I mean,
what do you call them? Are we going to create a new word?
We could.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a computer, dude. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And what's beautiful about that is there's no excuse not to know basically anything. Yeah. I mean,
dude, I'm on Wikipedia at least 10 times a day. And I know Wikipedia is kind of biased and it's written by other people, but I'm always on Wikipedia just learning something.
Oh, dude, that reminds me, have you seen, I saw this dude on TikTok. He does Wikipedia speed runs and he has people. So what he does is he has people say like, go from water bottle to iPhone in as fast as you can. And so he'll look up water bottles on Wikipedia, go through and like look for links or words, that could relate.
You got to send me a video.
Dude, I will. Cause he does like these speed runs where he went from, God, what was it? He went from something super obscure like light bulb or something to DaBaby in 60 seconds flat, dude. And it shows you like he looks up water bottle.
Right? But like the video's 60 seconds, but he's not doing it in 60 seconds.
No, he's doing it. He's got a timer up. Like, you know, like when people are on like,
okay.
Yeah, it's like a ticker going like counting down, and like he's like, okay, water, and it shows him, and he's like water bottle, and he's like, oh, metal, and then it goes to metal, and it's like a chain, and it's like gold, and it's like and he like links his way to these.
Holy shit,
dude! It's pretty fucking cool. I'll find one and send it to you.
Okay.
I
got one more question.
You got one more question?
Yeah, then I gotta go. Sorry.
Okay. Here we go. What life-changing item can you buy for less than $100? It's a hard one. I'm looking on Reddit right now to see where I found this. To see,
I would say maybe like a cheap phone, because then you could do anything. You could Facebook Marketplace, you can Coinbase, you could do Robinhood.
You nailed it. It's a phone for sure.
Like not an iPhone, but you can get a decent.
I will, Bobby. Dude, yeah, no, you nailed it. That's it.
With the phone, you could do anything. You can get a cheap phone at Cricket Wireless for $100.
Yeah,
and figure out how to do the rest of your life.
Yeah. That's the answer. There's no other answer.
Craigslist, Wikipedia, like a phone.
Yeah.
You could do anything you want with a phone.
Or computer. A smartphone.
A smartphone, yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's the answer.
Yeah.
If you're watching, can you think of an answer better than a phone or a smartphone? Life-changing item you can buy for less than $100.
I can't.
I mean, I guess if you want to take like technology out of it, you could say like seeds for food to like grow your own food and become like sustainable.
Yeah, you get soil. I got a bag of soil for like $10. Some seeds.
Yeah, and then that way, like
your own cucumbers, tomatoes, lemons, anything.
And then that way you can eat.
I do this a lot now.
Oh, Poindexter.
Yeah. A phone, non-technology, maybe seeds,
food seeds, yeah,
or like a Goodwill run. You might be able to find some fucking.
Dude, I'm going to Good. We're going to Goodwill after this.
You can find a painting for like $10, and it's actually worth like 10,000.
Yeah.
Makeup.
Donnie said makeup.
I've seen man.
Dude, yeah, I've recently seen like these, like just the power of makeup.
Yeah,
it's I'll tell you this story like when we're offline, because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But dude, I've seen someone go from like, I didn't even think it was the same person.
Yeah,
my girlfriend was like, "No, that's the same person."
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen some TikToks where I'm like, "That's not the same person. There's no way."
Yeah,
there's no way that's the same person.
And it's just makeup. It's not even like cosmetic surgery or anything like that.
And I'm not saying they're ugly or anything. I'm just saying they're.
You can make yourself look like a completely different person.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's bizarre. But phone for sure.
Phone.
Smartphone.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Coinbase, Robinhood, Wikipedia, a calculator.
Speaking of Coinbase, dude, I'm pretty bummed. I jumped in on Coinbase whenever it went public. Yeah. Dude, all of my stocks right now I can't even open my app and look at my money because,
dude,
I'm all the way in the red with so many stocks. It's like, please bounce back.
One of my stocks, for this amount I have a negative return of $6, $6.50.
Oh,
another one, I have a negative return. Oh, I have a positive return of 50 cents.
Oh, okay.
Another one is a positive return of 60 cents. And then Coinbase, I mean, it opened up at like 200 or 300. I have a negative return of $5 right now.
God, dude, I don't even want to tell you my returns because they're like
Dogecoin.
Yeah, dude, that Dogecoin thing pissed me off so bad. I was like, man, I'm about to have a quick payday. I dumped in on it. I dumped in on it, and
I dumped in, dude.
It tanked, and I'm like, no.
It's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. Hold the line. No, I'm on negative $17 on Dogecoin. I'm like, motherfucker. You know, I still got my fucking Apple stock that Miley Cyrus gave me. So
yeah. Yeah. And that Bitcoin that Lil Nas X gave me too.
I don't have. What's my?
I forgot about that Apple stock.
I got my Apple stock. I'm up $4. I mean, you're probably up $4. We got the same amount.
Let me see. I want to figure out how to get this. I want to get this out of Cash App and into either Webull or Robinhood.
Yeah.
I don't want my stocks in Cash App. Either way. But dude, yeah, every time I open up my Robinhood account, I'm sick to my stomach.
Yeah, same.
So I'm like, and this is money I'm playing with.
Yeah. Like, yeah, no. I got about like I know I'm not playing with a lot of money, but it's like $100 or maybe $200, and I'm just like, I could use that, but these are long-term investments. Like it's electric companies and things like that. I'm like,
yeah,
I need this infrastructure Joe Biden plan to come through, man.
Yeah,
when you start building shit, come on, Biden, let's do this,
dude. And Bobby's right with XRP. Like Bobby has got a lot of XRP, and he got in when it was like pennies. But dude, you can't buy XRP on Webull, Coinbase, Robinhood.
Where did he get it?
So his is on Coinbase. Coinbase. So I forget what the deal with it. Yeah, no. It's like as of like January, it got like blacklisted.
Yeah, delisted.
So delisted. Yeah, whatever. So he's like, I guess he's like grandfathered in because he was in on it before, but. Yeah, that's going to be a big payday. I'm hoping that, as ridiculous as it is, I'm hoping that this Dogecoin thing does pay off because I have so much in it. Because I was like,
how much you dump in it? Tell me.
I'll tell you off.
Is it over 100?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like one of those things where I was like, okay, weigh the risks. Like, what are you willing to lose? Look at what you're going to gain.
Yeah, I saw a tweet that said if you had $1,000 on Dogecoin in January 1st, and when it went up super high like 2 weeks ago, they're like that return you would have had $55,000 off your 1,000. I was like, what?
Pull it. See, I want one of those.
But it's gambling, right? If you're like, I made 55,000, you would keep it because I'm like, I want 60,000. But then it just went down. Now I'm like, I'm at 40,000. Fuck.
No, but see, there's like with some of these stocks, they're like, it's like the get rich quick thing. You know, it's like, okay, dump in, pull out, dump in, pull out.
You put 250 in Doge.
Yeah, that's right around you. Yeah, where I dumped in.
I put 80. I was like, I want to see this $80 is my.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing and like that's why it's gambling, because like the more you put in, the more you get out. And but yeah, with all these like quick and like super volatile stocks, I'm trying my best to do this like day trader thing where you like punch in low, punch out high, take your profit. And then I want to get into like these more long-term stable.
And I'm still like skeptical about like what is Dogecoin? Like, what is it?
Yeah, I've gotten to the point where I don't care what I just, if it's gonna make me money, but right now it's just taking my money. So I'm like,
I remember years ago, my mom was like, I'm gonna put like a $2,000 in Bitcoin. I was like, don't do that. Like, what the hell is crypto?
You should have let her,
dude. I should have, dude. Are you kidding me? I was like, and this was like when it was brand new. Like nobody knew what Bitcoin was. I was like, but whatever.
Should have let her. That would be I don't even know what it would be worth now, but
it's like someone asking like, hey, you want to be the first person to fly, and be like, what? Like, I don't want you fly.
No. You do it.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah. Either way. All right. You got to go. Thanks for everybody checking in. If you're not already, here's our handle for all of our socials, YouTube, Twitch, blah, 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 blah. And we'll be back. Have some
sponsors coming through soon.
Oh yeah, we've had two sponsors reach out now.
I need to check because one of them I'm like emailing back and forth with.
Yeah, so coming up we might have some sponsors on this podcast. Long time coming, which is kind of cool because we never really like started this for that, but if it's coming, it's coming.
Apparently, we got a new email right now. I'm checking for HGTV show.
Stop it.
Yeah. Help! I wrecked my house. Come fix my shit. Let's go.
Oh, dude! If we turn this into a HGTV show, let's go. All right.
All right. Later, guys.
We'll see you next week. Maybe same time. Maybe same time. Maybe not. We like to keep you on your toes.